Welcome to the Conspiracy Files with Paige Carter. I'm your host, Paige Carter. Deep beneath the bustling streets and towering skyscrapers, far below the reach of the sun's warm rays, there lies a realm that remains shrouded in mystery and speculation. A world that, if the whispers are to be believed, is inhabited by beings far removed from the human race as we know it, beings that have been branded with the moniker of lizard people. These are not the fantastical creatures of a child's fairy tale, or the product of a science fiction novelist's imagination. According to some, these are highly intelligent, cold-blooded entities who have been orchestrating global events from the shadows for centuries. The lizard people conspiracy theory is not a recent phenomenon. It has its roots buried deep in the soil of ancient civilizations and cultures. From the serpent gods of the Aztecs and the Nagas of Hindu mythology to the dragons of Chinese lore, reptilian beings have been a recurring theme in human history. But are these merely stories, or do they hint at a hidden truth, a secret reality concealed beneath layers of misinformation and denial? In this unending quest for truth, we delve deep into the cavernous annals of history, into archaeological findings and ancient texts, to uncover the origins of this belief. Across the globe, in the ruins of ancient civilizations and the hallowed halls of their temples, we find depictions of humanoid reptilian entities. Were these mere symbols, metaphors, or something more? The journey also takes us into the realm of modern science, as we explore the concept of reptilian brains, a theory that suggests a part of the human brain, the basal ganglia, is essentially reptilian in nature. Is there a link between this biological structure and our primordial past, a past potentially shared with these supposed lizard people? And then, there are the myriad accounts of encounters with these entities, stories of abductions, sightings, and secret societies. These narratives, often dismissed as delusions or mere fabrications, come from individuals across all walks of life, each adamant about the authenticity of their experience. From the ancient past to the present day, the specter of the lizard people continues to loom, a mystery wrapped in layers of speculation, disbelief, and intrigue. As we peel back these layers, we venture into the realm of the unseen, into a world that, if real, could redefine our understanding of our planet, our history, and ourselves. The veil of secrecy may be thick, but the pursuit of truth remains relentless. This is the labyrinthine enigma of the lizard people. The underpinnings of the lizard people conspiracy theory can be traced back to the dawn of civilization itself, where anthropomorphic reptilian entities were woven into the fabric of ancient mythologies. In the early 20th century, however, the narrative around these entities began to evolve, taking on a more sinister and clandestine dimension. The first significant step in this direction came in 1929 with the publishing of The Shadow Kingdom by Robert E. Howard. This story, part of Howard's Cull series, introduced a race of serpent men who, in secret, controlled human society. This idea struck a chord with readers, giving birth to a new narrative that would eventually morph into the conspiracy theory we're discussing today. The political climate of the time, marked by the Great Depression and the rise of totalitarian regimes, was fertile ground for such theories. People were desperate for answers, for someone or something to blame. It was within this atmosphere of fear and uncertainty that the seeds of the lizard people conspiracy theory began to germinate. In the years following World War II, as the Cold War gripped the world, this theory evolved, mirroring the growing paranoia and mistrust of the era. Stories of secret societies and hidden powers began to proliferate. The lizard people, as they were now known, were painted as the puppet masters behind global events, pulling the strings from the shadows. In 1976, science fiction writer David Icke published The Biggest Secret, in which he claimed that shape-shifting reptilian aliens were controlling Earth by taking on human form and gaining political power. His work, although widely criticized and ridiculed, gained a cult following. Icke's theory added a new layer of complexity to the lizard people narrative. blending elements of science fiction with ancient mythologies and modern political anxieties. The advent of the Internet in the late 20th century gave conspiracy theories like this a new platform to proliferate. Online forums and social media sites became hotbeds for discussion and dissemination of these ideas. The lizard people theory found a new audience, one that was primed by a climate of political unrest, technological uncertainty, and deep-seated fear of the unknown. The conspiracy theory of the lizard people is a reflection of the times in which it evolved, a mirror held up to the fears, anxieties, and uncertainties of society. It is a tale as old as time, constantly being rewritten to fit the narrative of the era, a testament to humanity's eternal fascination with the unknown, the hidden, and the forbidden. Over the years, the lizard people conspiracy theory has been tied to a number of key figures and organizations, each adding their own twist to the narrative. David Icke, as mentioned earlier, is undeniably one of the most prominent figures. A former footballer and sports broadcaster turned conspiracy theorist, Icke has authored over 20 books on the subject and has a significant following online. He claims that the lizard people, whom he calls the Anunnaki, hail from the Alpha Draconis star system and have interbred with humans to maintain their control over the planet. Icke asserts that these shape-shifting reptilian humanoids occupy the upper echelons of power and influence, infiltrating world governments, financial institutions, and even the entertainment industry. He has been known to link this theory to the Illuminati, another purported secret society believed to be running the world from behind the scenes. Another notable figure is Arizona-based conspiracy theorist and self-proclaimed contactee Phil Schneider. Schneider claims to have been an engineer working on deep underground military bases, DUMBs, where he allegedly encountered hostile alien forces, including the lizard people. His dramatic accounts of underground battles and secret government treaties with extraterrestrials have been eagerly consumed by conspiracy enthusiasts, eagerly adding to the lore of the lizard people. Then there's the Dulce Base, a supposed joint human and alien underground facility near Dulce, New Mexico. This location frequently appears in various conspiracy theories, including those involving the lizard people. Proponents believe it to be a hotbed of extraterrestrial activity, with reptilian beings purportedly working alongside human scientists in secretive operations. Online communities have also played a significant role in perpetuating and evolving the lizard people conspiracy theory. Sites like Above Top Secret and Godlike Productions feature extensive threads dedicated to the subject, with users sharing alleged sightings, decoding perceived symbols, and speculating about possible lizard people among us. Overall, these figures, organizations, and online platforms are all interconnected, each contributing to the ever-growing and mutating narrative of the lizard people conspiracy theory. They give this theory its own unique mythology, one that continues to captivate those who dare to question the perceived reality around them. As the lore of the lizard people continues to grow, so does the list of alleged evidence and critical incidents that purportedly corroborate this extraordinary narrative. From ancient artifacts to modern-day testimonials, all feed the hungry minds of those fascinated by this otherworldly conspiracy. In the realm of antiquities, the Ubaid statues discovered in Iraq hold a prominent place in this theory. These artifacts, dating back to 4000 BC, depict humanoid figures with distinct reptilian characteristics. To believers, these ancient figures are not mere symbolic representations, but rather evidence of lizard people's existence and influence throughout human history. Similarly, ancient texts and symbols from various cultures have been interpreted as veiled references to the lizard people. From the serpent in the Garden of Eden to the feathered serpent god Quetzalcoatl of the Aztecs, these entities are sometimes viewed as metaphoric representations of these interstellar intruders. In more recent times, whistleblower testimonies have further fueled the embers of this theory. One such instance is the story of Kathy O'Brien, a self-proclaimed survivor of a government mind control program. In her book, Transformation of America, O'Brien recounts her experiences with high-ranking political figures, asserting that she witnessed them transform into reptilian entities during sinister rituals. Then there's the infamous incident involving Canadian journalist Serge Monast. In the mid-90s, Monast revealed what he referred to as Project Bluebeam, a supposed NASA initiative to implant New Age religion and global governance by simulating an alien invasion. Not long after unveiling this alleged plot, Monast died under mysterious circumstances, a turn of events that further stoked conspiracy theories. On the technological front, anomalies in video footage of influential figures have given rise to claims of glitches in the lizard people's human disguises. Supporters cite instances where skin texture, eye shape, or behavior appear to change abruptly, pointing to these as proof of shape-shifting reptilians. In conclusion, a confluence of ancient artifacts, sacred texts, whistleblower accounts, and technological anomalies serve as the primary sources of evidence for those who subscribe to the lizard people conspiracy theory. Each piece, be it a millennia-old statue or a video clip from last week, serves to embolden the belief in these shape-shifting beings from the stars, hidden in plain sight among humanity. As we delve deeper into the labyrinth of the lizard people conspiracy theory, we find ourselves confronted with an intriguing question. If indeed these entities exist and exert control over our world, how is this monumental secret kept under wraps? The answer, for proponents of the theory, lies in the alleged suppression and control exerted by powerful organizations, governments, corporations, and institutions alike. The veil of silence, they argue, is maintained through a variety of mechanisms. One such method is the strategic control of information. It's suggested that governments and media corporations, both allegedly riddled with lizard people, manipulate the flow of news to bury any evidence that might expose their reptilian nature. Reports of sightings or encounters are dismissed as hoaxes or delusions, effectively gaslighting those who dare to speak out. Another tool in this arsenal of suppression is the calculated silencing of witnesses. The fate of Serge Monast, the Canadian journalist who revealed the alleged Project Bluebeam, serves as a chilling example. His untimely death, occurring so soon after his revelations, is seen by some not as a tragic coincidence, but as a deliberate act to silence him and deter others from following his path. Then there's the alleged manipulation of the narrative. According to the theory, lizard people employ sophisticated psychological techniques to shape our perception of reality. This includes the propagation of scientific materialism, the belief that only the physical world is real, which dismisses any talk of otherworldly entities as fanciful nonsense. Furthermore, they supposedly promote a culture of ridicule and derision around conspiracy theories, making it socially costly for anyone to openly discuss or investigate the lizard people hypothesis. The theory also suggests that the lizard people have infiltrated educational institutions to ensure the next generation is indoctrinated into their worldview. This includes the omission of ancient accounts of reptilian entities from the school curriculum, and the teaching of history in a way that obscures their alleged influence. Moreover, it is believed that they use their technological prowess to erase or alter compromising footage. Those video glitches that appear to reveal their true form are swiftly explained away as digital anomalies or outright fabrications. Such, then, are the alleged methods by which the lizard people maintain their secret dominion over humanity. By controlling the narrative, silencing dissent, and manipulating our understanding of reality, they ensure their clandestine rule remains undisrupted, or at least that is what the proponents of this theory argue. The question remains, how much truth lies hidden beneath these claims of suppression and control? The search for answers leads us ever deeper into the shadows. Yet, within this labyrinth of secrecy and manipulation, there are those who have dared to defy the silence, those who have sought to expose the alleged truth about the lizard people. These courageous individuals, often derided as conspiracy theorists or worse, have risked their reputations, their livelihoods, and, according to some accounts, even their lives to bring this hidden theory to light. David Icke, a former British footballer turned conspiracy theorist, is perhaps the most prominent figure associated with the lizard people theory. Despite being subject to ridicule and dismissal, Icke has remained steadfast in his claims, publishing numerous books on the subject and delivering lectures around the world. His tenacity in the face of widespread skepticism underscores the risks and consequences faced by those who choose to challenge the established narrative. But Icke is not alone in his quest for truth. Branton, a pseudonym for the author of the controversial Dulce book, has also spoken out about the lizard people, alleging their existence within vast underground bases. Like Icke, Branton has faced significant backlash for his beliefs, further highlighting the dangers faced by those who dare to dissent. Journalists, too, have played their part in unveiling this enigmatic theory. The late Jim Marrs, an American newspaper journalist and New York Times best-selling author, wrote extensively on the subject. His book, Rule by Secrecy, delves into the world of secret societies and extraterrestrial influence, including the lizard people conspiracy. Moreover, the testimony of insiders cannot be overlooked. Some individuals claiming to have worked in top-secret government projects have come forward with chilling accounts of encounters with reptilian entities. These whistleblowers, often operating under pseudonyms or anonymously for their protection, risk not only their credibility, but also potential legal and personal repercussions. In the face of these risks, these individuals persist, driven by a deep-seated belief in their cause. Their narratives, whether one accepts them as truth or not, form a key part of the lizard people conspiracy theory, adding layers of intrigue and complexity to this enigmatic tapestry. As we delve further into this theory, we continue to grapple with the questions it raises, the secrets it purports to unveil, and the implications it holds for our understanding of reality. In the quest for tangible evidence supporting the lizard people conspiracy, a few key pieces have come to the forefront, originating from declassified files, testimonies, and data that have been interpreted to support this extraordinary theory. One such piece of evidence often cited is a declassified FBI document dating back to the 1940s. The document, released through a Freedom of Information Act request, is a memo from an FBI agent to J. Edgar Hoover, the then director of the FBI. The memo details a conversation with an unnamed source who claims to have knowledge of extraterrestrial beings, one of which is described as human-like but larger in size, a description that has been interpreted by some as a reference to the alleged lizard people. Another key piece of evidence comes from the world of ancient art. In numerous cultures, from the Mayans to the ancient Egyptians, depictions of what appear to be humanoid reptiles abound. These representations often show these beings in positions of power or divine status, leading some to speculate that they reflect a historical interaction with an advanced reptilian race. Testimonies from individuals claiming to have had encounters with these entities also serve as evidence to support the theory. These accounts often describe similar physical characteristics, large humanoid figures with reptilian features, often associated with a sense of fear or unease. While these testimonies are highly subjective and often met with skepticism, they nevertheless form an integral part of the body of evidence supporting the existence of the lizard people. In terms of data, the work of Zecharia Sitchin, an author known for his interpretations of ancient Sumerian texts, provides compelling support. Sitchin proposed that these texts tell the story of an extraterrestrial race known as the Anunnaki, who were reptilian in nature. Critics argue that Sitchin's interpretations are flawed, yet his work remains a cornerstone of the lizard people theory, fueling debate and speculation. Lastly, the reptilian brain theory, rooted in neurology, has been co-opted by proponents of this conspiracy. The theory argues that the oldest part of the human brain, the basal ganglia, is responsible for primitive survival instincts. Some suggest this is evidence of our reptilian ancestry, or potentially implanted by reptilian beings. Each piece of evidence, interpreted within the context of the lizard people theory, adds to the growing body of documentation that fuels the ongoing debate about this clandestine conspiracy. The quest for truth continues, as does the exploration of the mysteries surrounding the purported existence of these enigmatic beings. The lizard people conspiracy theory has not been without its ripple effects on society, media, and public trust. It has spurred a whirlwind of reactions, ranging from ridicule to deep-seated belief, illuminating the intricate web of human psychology, fear of the unknown, and the need to make sense of a complex world. In the media, the theory has often been met with disbelief and derision. Mainstream media outlets tend to dismiss it as an absurd fiction, a product of overactive imaginations. Yet, within the corners of alternative media and internet discussion forums, it finds a thriving existence. Websites, blogs, and message boards dedicated to the exploration of this theory abound, perpetuating the dialogue around these elusive beings. Public reaction to the lizard people theory is a study in contrasts. For many, it's an object of ridicule, a conspiracy theory too far-fetched to be given serious consideration. However, for others, it provides an explanatory framework for the complexities of the world. It is within these pockets of belief that the theory gains momentum, with proponents ardently defending the existence of the lizard people. Critics argue that the theory erodes public trust, fostering fear and suspicion. They express concern that such beliefs may fuel xenophobia or even incite violence. On the other hand, proponents argue that questioning authority and seeking hidden truths is a fundamental aspect of a free society. The theory has also been met with outright denial by those implicated within it. High-profile individuals accused of being part of this supposed reptilian elite have dismissed the claims as ludicrous, often with a mix of bemusement and frustration. These denials, however, do little to quell the speculation. To believers, they are seen as further evidence of the cover-up, a predictable move by those endeavoring to keep their true identities hidden. Controversially, the theory has also been linked to anti-Semitic tropes, with accusations that it is a thinly veiled rehashing of age-old prejudices. This has led to widespread condemnation from various communities and organizations, further intensifying the public discourse around the theory. All these reactions, denials, and controversies only serve to underscore the enduring intrigue of the lizard people conspiracy theory. It continues to spark debates and inspire investigations into the unknown, revealing as much about human nature and our quest for understanding as it does about the alleged existence of these enigmatic beings. As we delve deeper into the 21st century, the lizard people conspiracy theory continues to influence our cultural, political, and technological landscapes. Its legacy can be seen in an array of modern phenomena, from internet culture and social media discourse to populist politics, and even augmented reality technology. In the realm of popular culture, the lizard people theory has permeated music, literature, film, and television. It's been explored in science fiction narratives, graphic novels, and lyrics of songs. It has become a meme, a punchline, a trope, a symbol of society's fascination with the esoteric and the unknown. In politics, the theory has been weaponized by some to discredit opponents, casting them as part of a nefarious extraterrestrial elite. It's also been used to galvanize populist movements, fostering a sense of us versus them, and feeding into a broader narrative of hidden powers, manipulating global events for their own ends. Technological advancements have only amplified these effects. The proliferation of the internet and social media platforms has allowed the lizard people theory to spread like wildfire. It's been used in viral videos, shared in countless tweets and posts, and debated in online forums. Deepfake technology, which can create eerily realistic images and videos, has given the theory a new lease of life, serving as evidence to some of the existence of these supposed shape-shifting entities. Even in the realm of augmented and virtual reality, the lizard people theory has found a foothold. Developers have created games and experiences that let users unmask the reptilian elite, immersing them in a world where the conspiracy is not just a theory, but a lived reality. But perhaps the most significant legacy of the lizard people theory lies in the lessons it imparts. It serves as a testament to the human penchant for storytelling, for making sense of the world through narratives that blend fact, fiction, and speculation. It demonstrates the power of belief, the capacity for individuals and communities to challenge established norms and seek out hidden truths, no matter how outlandish they may seem. Furthermore, it underscores the dangers of misinformation and the ease with which it can spread in the digital age. It reminds us of the need for critical thinking, for discerning fact from fiction, and not accepting everything we read or hear at face value. As we journey deeper into the 21st century, the lizard people theory, with all its intrigue and controversy, continues to shape our world in ways both seen and unseen, serving as a reflection of our collective fears, hopes, and insatiable curiosity. While the lizard people theory may be seen by many as a mere product of imaginative speculation and creative storytelling, it is undeniably a phenomenon that has left a deep imprint on our collective consciousness. It is a tale that, despite its otherworldly origins, reflects very earthly concerns about power, control, and the unknown. This theory, like any other enduring narrative, is woven with threads of doubt and uncertainty, never entirely confirmed or discredited. Its vitality lies in its ability to proliferate unanswered questions, to provoke thought, and to challenge the boundaries of accepted reality. The enigma it presents, the shadowy realm it inhabits, and the lingering doubt it fosters are precisely what gives it its enduring appeal and influence. In a world where the lines between truth and fiction are increasingly blurred, the lizard people theory serves as a stark reminder of the power of belief and the allure of the unknown. It underscores our collective fascination with the mysterious and the clandestine, our insatiable hunger for answers, and our relentless quest to uncover the hidden narratives that lie beneath the surface of our reality. Beyond its vivid imagery and bizarre narrative, the lizard people theory is, at its core, a reflection of our deep-seated anxieties about power, control, and the unknown. It encapsulates our collective fear of the powerful and the unseen, our inherent distrust of authority, and our constant struggle to make sense of a world that often seems beyond our control. In the realm of conspiracy theories, the lizard people narrative stands as a testament to the power of the human imagination and our capacity for belief. It serves as a mirror, reflecting back to us our deepest fears and hopes, our yearning for clarity amidst chaos, and our enduring fascination with the mysteries of the universe. The tale of the lizard people, despite its fantastical elements, is a story deeply rooted in human nature. It is a product of our collective imagination, our shared anxieties, and our relentless quest for understanding. And as long as these elements remain a part of the human condition, the lizard people theory, and others like it, will continue to captivate our minds, stir our imaginations, and shape our understanding of the world around us. In the end, the enduring mystery of the lizard people isn't just about shape-shifting reptilian beings ruling the world. It's about our unyielding desire to explore the uncharted territories of knowledge, our relentless pursuit of truth, and our undying quest to shed light on the darkest corners of our reality. Thanks for listening. This has been The Conspiracy Files with Paige Carter. If you enjoyed today's episode, be sure to follow us wherever you listen to podcasts. And if you'd like to support the show, subscribe to the Forbidden Knowledge Network on Patreon. Subscribe now.